of what Trump's doing. Many of us have tried to do it, okay? And game recognizes game, okay? And unfortunately, he got caught. You know what happens when you get caught, ladies and gentlemen? They blow the whistle. Foul! Foul! Trump, cut it out. All right. So the Melania defense is out there, and it won't work. We've blown the whistle on that. It's over. Indictments are coming for Trump. Now, speaking of this whole Stormy Daniels, I got an exclusive to share with all of you. Oh, I got an exclusive. This is this story right here. When I read this story yesterday, oh my goodness, it gave me goosebumps. It gave me goosebumps, and it also made me feel like it's time to start rejoicing a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Look, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I can read with the best of them. Oh, yes. But it's not so much me reading. It's really about the journey. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. And I'm going to open up the box and talk with all of the people who I can talk to this morning. You know, the first half of the show, I'm going to bring down this heavy hammer of truth. And then I'm going to listen to all the people who were able to sit through it, okay, and get some feedback, okay? Because this is what America needs. You need the truth. All right, here's how a Trump indictment would play out. How many of you out there are curious about what's going to happen when Trump gets indicted? We have an exclusive story to share with all of you today, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to blow your socks, your underwear, your panties, all of that off. It's going to be smoking when we get done going through this. Yes, he'll be fingerprinted. Now, he probably won't be handcuffed. Oh, you're going to throw a party that day. Oh, if Trump is indicted, oh, listen, they're probably going to leave the live. I know a lot of the Trump supporters that I know. This is when they're going to start bailing out. They're going, oh, Zeus, stop. I can't imagine this happening. They're running out of the live right now. But if they're really curious about the truth, they'll stay here. All right, so if Trump is indicted, he'll be treated like any other defendant in New York with a few key exceptions. He will be fingerprinted, swabbed. You know when they stick that swab in your mouth. He gonna get all of that, okay? His DNA will be placed in a database, photographed, then a mugshot. Can't we all wait? Are we all excited to see the Trump mugshot, ladies and gentlemen? Go ahead, put the blue wave. Oh, but he likely won't be perp walked before the cameras, and handcuffs are also unlikely. Listen up, ladies and gentlemen. It gets better. It gets better. At what precise millisecond is Trump officially going to be a perp? Put the blue wave. This is what Trump supporters are afraid of right here. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. And thanks to all of you out here on TikTok who've been with me, you've helped make this possible. Oh, Trump will be officially indicted in the instant that the grand jury foreperson signs his indictment, a document listing the charges. You want charges? We got them. The former president is alleged to have committed. This could happen immediately right after the grand jury votes to indict. Order in my court, ladies and gentlemen. This is breaking news, if you ask me. Okay, and it's called a walkthrough. A former white-collar crime prosecutor for the Manhattan District Attorney's Office says this is going to be what they call a walkthrough when Trump goes in there. Okay, so what will it say? The consensus among experts, ladies and gentlemen, is that Trump's defense team and a trail of breadcrumbs left for hungry reporters by star witness Michael Cohen is this: if there is an indictment, it will likely list multiple counts of falsifying business documents. Woo-wee! You know, these folks keep saying Trump.org is a business. Mr. Crossy, it's a business. It has nothing to do with Trump. Go ahead and continue to believe that lie. Felix, if you're still here, listen up. Do not listen to these folks out here on TikTok that are giving you advice about your relationship and they're justifying Trump's conduct. And do not listen to them giving you advice about how businesses work. Because that's why I was telling those folks yesterday. That's Trump's business. And he did not divest himself. Why do you think he's going to be indicted up here, ladies and gentlemen? Come on! Falsifying business documents? What crime hasn't Trump committed, ladies and gentlemen? What crime has he not committed? Okay, this low-level felony charges, these are felony charges, will likely be related to the 2016 election eve hush money payment to Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels is like this. You know what they say? Hell has no fury like a woman's scorn. Have y'all heard that? Y'all heard that statement before. Hell has no fury like a woman's scorn. This is a classic example. Stormy Daniels, she's not going away. You can try to discredit her and say what you want to say. I've heard people refer to her in just terrible, disparaging names. But it hasn't stopped this. This is accountability. You pay for a porn star with some hush money and you break the law, you gotta do the time. They carry a potential maximum sentence of 4 years in prison, ladies and gentlemen. But a judge can also set a sentence of as little as 0 jail plus probation. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, and keep in mind, this is just one case, one of the cases Trump has. He still got the other ones with Letitia James, Fannie Willis, and Jack Smith. But this is the one just with Stormy Daniels. So you can only imagine how stressful this is. Oh, yeah. Can we see it? Can we see it? Please, is what the people ask. The indictment starts out as a sealed document. Ink is still wet. This is a scary story, ain't it? Ink is still wet. It's handed back to the prosecutor, then delivered under seal to the central clerks whose office manages the paperwork for Manhattan felonies. You get this? Felonies. This is a glorious story. I told you they're going to run out of this live. They're going to be like, Zeus, you are scaring us with this information. But we got to do it. They think the indictment, ladies and gentlemen, will have a docket number. You've been asking for those docket numbers. You're finally going to get it, Snuggles. Where's Snuggles at? You want the docket number? It's coming. Okay, those docket numbers are coming. Yes, it's taking a while, but it's coming. Okay, it's going to be stuffed into a wide, otherwise empty folder called an indictment jacket. Put that indictment jacket on, okay? And then tucked away, locked and filed, where not even Trump or his lawyers can get to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the story we have been waiting for, and it's going to come very soon. Whenever a judge unseals it, okay, at the arraignment or earlier, the district attorney's office will probably release, okay, PDF copies to the press and post it to the DA's website, at which point the historic document will blow up Twitter feeds all over the world. Order in the court. Woo! Hey, I didn't write this. You know I didn't write this, right? This is already out there. You can go look this up. You want to know? Hello, Groovy Cakes. Nice to see you. Now, who gives Trump this news? This is what I hear the people, the Trump supporters right now. I hear them right now. You know what they're saying right now? Calm down, calm down. Calm down. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. I'm simply the messenger, okay? Stop booing and throwing tomatoes at Zeus, okay? Good morning. Good morning. As a matter of course, you, the prosecutor, call the defense attorney and say, okay, he's been indicted and the indictment has been filed. This is how Trump is going to find out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and it's going to be so glorious. Okay. This is what's going to continue to happen. We're looking at, they're going to say something like, we're looking at, maybe around March 27th or something. How does that work for you, Donnie? Okay. And then you negotiate a date for Trump to surrender. And once that surrender date is agreed upon and everybody finds out Trump has been indicted, even if the charges themselves remain secret, it begins a laundry list of other activities. One of which is Trump then has to turn himself in. Let's go! That's typically what happens in a white-collar indictment, ladies and gentlemen. Trump turns himself in. Can you imagine what Trump world is going to do? Besides getting me my steak, Snuggles, if you're here, I need you to book a date for me to get that steak. I'm going to go live on TikTok from a steakhouse, and I am going to tell the waiter, waitress, whoever it is, or give me the best steak that I can get in the kingdom, because Snuggles is going to pay for it. And it's going to be so juicy. Good morning, Leela. Nice to see you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this story gets worse and worse by the second, by the ounce. You could go, you want steak? Come on, Groovy Cakes. You and I, all of us, we can eat steaks together. This is going to be so delightful. Okay. So he surrenders at the DA headquarters in Lower Manhattan. Okay. At the set time agreed upon, and he is immediately handed over to custody of the DA investigators, armed police officers who are often former New York Police Department cops. This is serious, folks. At that point, Trump, if this is how it plays out, would be under arrest. This is what we've been waiting for, right? This is what, I mean, you shouldn't try to excuse this. His supporters have already gone through this process. Those ones on January 6th, they've gone through some version of this process. So this will just be Trump getting the same initiation his supporters have gotten to the world of being felons. Okay? Moving along, okay? He'll be taken by elevator to the 7th or 9th floor to be what they call get his fingerprints and mugshot taken. They'll swab his cheeks, like I said earlier, put his DNA information in the database, and then this is where Trump will tell his last lie. He's going to tell them how much he weighs and his height, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be one of the last lies he gets to tell. Oh, I'm a slim 205 pounds. Cut it out, Trump. You're a big boy. You at least got to be 300 plus, okay? But he'll get that last lie in because, he's so vain about his figure. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now I'm see that I've kind of eaten into the time I need to set aside to talk to some of the guests. Okay, but I want to make it one more point, ladies and gentlemen, to bring up that I found was very interesting. Okay, while this is happening, you can rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, you can rest assured. What was it going to say? What was I going to say? You can rest assured that he will be safe. Okay, because he will be there with Secret Service, okay? And the Secret Service will be escorting him through the entire process because that's what they're supposed to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, rest assured, I'm cutting the story short, but rest assured he will be safe while he is in jail. Now, I know you heard what I shared with you, and it brings it's caused a lot of stress in your life today. It's caused a lot of stress in your life today to hear that this process is what Trump most likely will be going through as it relates to the hush money payment with Stormy Daniels. But let me say this. This is just one of four times that you'll most likely have to go through this. And so buckle up, brace yourself. It's coming. I don't want to hear about Trump 2024 unless you're talking about Trump 2024 in prison. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm on a time crunch. I'm going to open up the boxes. Uh, what an incredible story we've went through this morning. What an incredible story we've went through. I know it's shocking for a lot of people to believe this is going to happen, but it's going to happen. And I'm going to say again, thanks to all the viewers out here who have been doing an excellent job covering Trump, despite the naysayers, despite our critics and our detractors. Okay, we've maintained the presence of mind to understand that we are still going to continue to get the truth out here about Trump because we can't trust him. We can't trust Fox News. We can't trust his supporters. So we're going to continue to cover Trump as these indictments lead to him being arrested and, booked. No matter how the process goes, we're going to get him to be accountable for his actions. All right, time to open up the box. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. First in the queue.
Hello, Mr. Crossings.
Oh, welcome, Snugs. Christina,
How are you
thank you for
doing?
the gifts. Yes, I'm doing great. Did you hear